pass it down. I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding till like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflowing, 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 overflowing.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good afternoon, my Tava family, Facebook family. Hello. Happy Wealth Building Wednesday, Workout Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, In the Word Wednesday. Come on, let me know what kind of Wednesday are you having. Come on, put it in the chat, check in. Hey, Miss Miranda Major, Miss Miranda, you were the first person that I saw comment on today. So I have a bottle of sexy for you. Just for jumping on and tagging and commenting first. Yes, ma'am, I've got a bottle of sexy for you. Make sure you email customer service at support@tavalifestyle.com with your distributor number so we can get that out to you. Hey, Miss Valerie, how are you? Come on, everybody. Miss Monique, hello. Put it in the chat. Let me know that you are on and you want to tag and share like right now. You guys know I always have phenomenal guests, right? Well, today it is going to be fire. I'm telling you, take my word. How many of you were on last week with Marquita, right? Honey. Well, we are going higher and higher. So I need you to take a minute right now, share to your pages, tag somebody, send those last minute messages, put it in your group chats. Come on, tell them get on. Hey there, Miss Sharon. Hello. Cedric, hello. Man, Cedric, you threw me off for a second. I'm going to have to tell you about that. I'll have to tell you why later. Hey, who else is on? Miss Tammy Faye, how are you? Sis, I hope you are feeling better today. Miss Tequila Tamara, hey. Katrina Green, hello. Come on, guys, get those numbers up. Tag. Share. I am so excited. I'm going to give you guys a second to get your people on, right? We are talking about Tavaverse today. You guys know our health, first of all, is our wealth. So how many of you have taken your volley shots? Come on, shot. It is shot o'clock. How many of you have taken your shot? You can tell I've had mine, but I do have a question for you guys. I'm serious. Before we dive into this Tavaverse, guys, let me tell you, it got real for me yesterday. If you have been in any of the educational classes and we're talking about the economy and things going on with the banks and all of that, well, let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Go to Chase Bank and I'm just going to grab some money out. Not a lot. No big deal. Savings account. Y'all, this is real talk. Anybody from Chase work on here? Anybody on here work at Chase? Tag somebody that work at Chase because I need to know what the deal is. Y'all, I go in there I have my passport to make a withdrawal. The lady says, she asked for my driver's license. She said she needed something to scan. I was like, okay, I don't have it with me. I've got my passport, which is a valid ID. Is that a valid form of ID? Y'all put it in the chat. Let me know, my financial people. All right. And so she says, well, let me ask my manager, let me do this, blah, blah. We can't scan a passport. I was like, okay, well, what else you need? And she said, well, do you have a bank card? And I was like, no, this is, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is real. It's just an extra account that I have, right? It's a savings account. It's a little bit of money in there. No big deal. And she said, well, you haven't taken money out since last year. Okay. Well, now I want to take it out. I want to take it out. You guys, it wasn't even a lot of money. It's not like I walked in there and said, give me $10,000. It was $1,000. I'm going to tell y'all the real deal. It's $1,000. She said, well, you haven't taken money out in a while. I was like, yeah, because I haven't needed to. It's a savings account. Y'all, let me just get right to it. After going round and round and round with these people, do y'all know they would not give me my money? Do y'all understand that? She was like, well, I can do $500 for you. I said, so ma'am, I have a valid ID. I have other forms of ID. I've got a social. I've got major credit cards. I've got this. I've got that. So you are telling me your system cannot identify who I am with valid ID, and y'all not gonna give me my money? Yes, Miss Tamara, do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear? I did not get it, y'all. She told me, well, come back tomorrow. What? Now you dictating my time? Guys, let me think about it. And that was just a little bit of what if I needed to do some major, what if I, Miss Akila, needed to make some major investing or do something with my good money? Okay, let me tell y'all, this stuff is real. And I had too much going on to fight with them people yesterday, but I am definitely going to follow up with it. And why am I saying all of this, guys? We have got, yes, Miss Miranda, super inconvenient, super duper inconvenient, but it also opened my eyes. It opened my eyes that we have got to be, girls say Chase is a mess, hot mess. Yeah, Chase, I'm going, when I go back, I'm going to close that account. I guarantee y'all that, unless my guest on here tells me that's not a good idea to close an account. Otherwise, I'm closing it. Why do I say that, y'all? Because we have our credit specialist today, one of our phenomenal educators. Hey there, Miss Janella Simpson. But y'all, that is like just one instance. I mean, think about it. Yeah, what would you have done? Your money, and they tell you you can't have it. Like, seriously, and no good valid reason. No good valid reason. So, but that's why, you know what, let me also do a plug for Truist Bank, who is one of our banking partners who I absolutely love, Mr. Vern Gwynn and all of his partners and associates over there at Truist Bank. If you guys have one in your area, definitely deal with them. I love them. But all right, I told you guys we have a special guest today. We're talking about our health and our wealth. We've had our Vale shot. I've had my Flare energy, and I'm gonna have me some coffee later on today. All right, because we're fasting, honey. It's real over here. Okay. So, but this guest, Miss Brianna Anderson, man, she is a woman with a wealth of knowledge. If you did not get into her class last night or last week, you are doing yourself a disservice. Miss Akila, you make sure you tell them that I referred you, and we're canceling all our Chase accounts and coming to Truist. Okay, we support the people who support us. All right. So, all right, but let me, without further ado, let me bring up my special guest. You know, I can't tell their story better than they can, so I like them to do it. Miss Brianna, are you back there, ma'am?
I am. Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need everybody in the chat to do some hand claps, some fireballs. Let's welcome Miss Brianna for the first time, but definitely
Yes.
won't be the last, to our Wealth Building Wednesday. Come on, you guys, show her some love. I need you to light it
Hello.
up, light it up.
Yes.
While you are tagging and sharing. I'm telling you, and do not just share with people that are in the business. I need y'all tagging your aunties, your uncles, your co-workers. They're
Yes.
not doing any work right now anyway. They just scrolling social media. Okay, so tag them. Tell them you're going to learn them something today. Not
Awesome.
teach them.
Awesome.
You're going to learn them something. So come on, Miss Brianna. How are you?
I am good, Miss LaChelle. Thank you so much for having me. You and the entire Tava and Tavaverse headquarters. I appreciate for being here. I'm super excited, and I'm excited. I'm fired up. That's how I feel. I feel really good. You know, Tavaverse is launched. I mean, we're seeing already record-breaking success, and I mean, it's just been phenomenal. I think we're like on week 2, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes,
And the
just
fire
week 2.
Week 2, and so just being a part of something that's absolutely life-changing, I just feel really good right now.
Man, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the top before we dive into what you do specifically.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Tavaverse as a whole. Yes, you are in the right place, Facebook user. We need to know your name. But talk about Tavaverse as a whole. When the idea was first introduced to you, what made you decide to be a part? Because you're already successful in your lane of business. So what made you jump on board here?
Well, I could be honest with you. My husband and I, we are generational wealth builders. That's always been our goal. How can we really help others build generational wealth? And so when Dr. Jewel presented this opportunity for me, I really felt like it would be an opportunity to reach more people. And not only that, but partner with a company that also had the same vision. You know, just being the credit educator is, to me, is so much bigger because of all of the other educators and everything everybody brings to the table. And, you know, right now we're living in a world right now, especially where if I could just say African Americans specifically, out of the entire household, no one is financial literate. Like, nobody has financial literacy. Nobody understands the power of credit. Nobody understands how to build that wealth building mindset. Nobody is really factoring in how to build a bank up a brand, how to, you know, do operations, banking, all of these things that Tavaverse literally is bringing to the one platform. When you look at the average family, they're missing that wealth piece. And so when she brought it to me, it was absolutely a dream come true because, number one, I love to work with other people who have the mind to help transform others. Like, that's my heart and my passion. I just always believe that I can never do anything by myself. You know, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you go together. And so Tavaverse is that company, is that platform. And it is really that vision of how can we help more people become asset builders, owners, wealth investors, and really shift their entire family's life, because that's what it's all about. It's not just about one person, you know, coming into the platform, learning the education, and that's it. But it's about those 5 or 10 that's connected to that one. And that's how we're going to change the whole generation.
I love it. I love what you said. And that's the point that we want people to get. We want you to come in. Yes, you that are watching right now. We want you to come and get the information, get the knowledge, get everything that you need, but don't do it by yourself. Come on.
Yes.
That has been the problem in the past, right?
Absolutely.
Those that get it and make it, they keep it. Well, that's not what we're doing. We're spreading the wealth, sharing the knowledge, and it's for all levels, right?
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons that I really love it, because for so many people, they have that mindset, and it's not a bad thing, but it's still a poverty mindset where they feel like building wealth is hard, because that's what we've seen all of our lives. You know, you may have come from a family where you've seen your parents struggle to just make ends meet, or you may been in a family that was living check to check. You may grew up in a school or a neighborhood that was like small inner city. So, you know, it was always what you saw was what life will always be. And so they made getting wealthy or obtaining wealth or becoming asset minded really hard for people like us. And so what I love about Tavaverse and the financial education platform is that it brings everything to a basic level. It's like foundation. Yes. You know, speaking of that last night, you know, in the credit training, what we talked about, everybody was like, it was so much, like this was so big, but to me, it was like the foundation. And so we can get the people to understand that it's really not the easiest thing you could do in this world right now is build wealth. The easiest thing you can do right now is to accumulate assets. But all it takes is the right mindset and the right knowledge and the right information and the right people. And so that's what I love about it. The everyday person, like the single mom. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like the husband that's been working that 9 to 5 all of his life, and he's just tired. You know, he's giving it's for those who just has a mind to just learn. That's what I love about Tavaverse.
Wow. So okay. So is it for the person that may be thinking, okay, I'm not a 6-figure earner. Maybe they make 30,000, 40,000 a year, you know, because we're talking about buying properties and investing. And so what if somebody already feels like, man, I'm already stretched to the gills. How could I possibly even be a part of something like this?
Absolutely. I mean, it's really knowing that all it takes is the first step. So what I love about Tavaverse and the education platform is we're showing people how to start with nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get you where you're in 100% total debt and you feel like, oh, I can't do this because, you know, I'm still working. I only make about $30,000 a year. Well, that's fine. That can get you your first property. You know, that can get you access to your first $40,000, $50,000 worth of capital. You know, when you think about it, it's really not about the situation you're in. I think Tavaverse and Tava, the lifestyle, the health and wealth, the business opportunity to add an additional stream of income, like that's what it's all about. Not only is Tava giving us the opportunity to, you know, to lock in and make health our wealth, we got a whole e-commerce business from our phone that can literally be the income to help fund your assets. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not just earning, and you're learning and you're earning. And so for that everyday person that said, you know what, right now, I'm just still barely making it. I don't have 6 figures in the bank. Well, I didn't have 6 figures when I started any businesses. Matter of fact, I was poor. Me and my husband didn't have anything, but what we had was a mind to build. What we had was people around us showing us the way and giving us the resources and the tools that's available. Because Miss LaChelle, I heard something you just said about your situation with Chase, and I really hate that happened to you, but think about it. That's traditional banking. And I'm going to be honest with you all, people with traditional banking and traditional mindsets, they don't have access to the resources that Tavaverse have access to. Come on, we got owners who own their own banks that are educated in the platform. We got mortgage lenders and experts in the industry that will show you how to structure your deals, like how to go to the table asking for exactly what you want. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't go to a Chase and get it. But people don't know what they don't know. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I've been banking with Wells Fargo since Wells Fargo was first Wachovia. Like, drop a fire in the chat if y'all remember Wachovia. That's been a pretty long time. Because
you're telling your age, sis. You look young, but you're telling your age.
Because listen, so I dropped out of high school when I was 15 years old. I had my son at 15 years old. And so I worked 2 minimum wage jobs from 15 to 18. And so I always knew Wachovia because it was right in the middle of my 2 minimum wage jobs. And so to give you guys a little background, I started all of my businesses with no money in the bank. I started all of my businesses. My husband and I have multiple businesses. We built a multiple six-figure empire organization company. We did it with no money in the bank. All we had was knowledge of how to get it done and the right people. So right now, with so many people having their mindset that they can't do it because they're looking where they are right now. And that's not what you should do. You should look at who you are around right now. Because what I love about Tavaverse is it's putting you in position to be around people that have the answers to the very questions that you need. And so when I sat down and I heard Mr. Kenny Lloyd talk about his vision for a financial education platform, I didn't really even have to pray about it because it aligned with what I'm for, helping our community become wealth builders, helping our community get access to the information and the access to the knowledge that traditional companies are not going to give you, because you got to understand this, guys. Being poor and being in poverty is an industry to people at the top. The most they keep you in that same bracket,
Yes.
let me tell you, you're making them millionaires and billionaires at the top. And so that's why we got to step outside and say we're no longer going to be a part of the statistic, but we're going to position ourselves to prosper. So yeah, that's all.
Man, I love it. I love it. You guys, let me tell you something. This is like just a snippet. It doesn't even compare to what goes on inside the Tavaverse classes. And hello, Miss Hazel. I see your question. She wants to know how to watch the live classes. You have to go into your back office, subscribe to Tavaverse, and that'll give you access. Anybody that wants to know, send an email to support@tavalifestyle.com. We will gladly assist you. There are classes every night, Monday through Friday. Jewel just did the mindset call. That's at 11 Central Time on Wednesday.
Yes, powerful.
So much knowledge. And so now let's go into your vein, Brianna. But before we do, you guys let me know. I mean, so far, is this informative for you? What do you guys think? Anybody feeling this? If you are, put some fireballs in the chat. No, put some money bags in the chat.
Yes.
Okay? Because we are taking control of our money.
Yes.
Bank. Baby, they don't know I'm coming for them. But and those of you that are on, did you hear what she said though? That we have partnered with people who are owners of banks, people that look like us. Come on. I know y'all don't think it's out there. We are here to tell you, we are out here.
Yes.
Okay. That Tavaverse it's real and it's just taking off, and there is still room for you.
Absolutely.
So, Miss Brianna, let's talk about your specialty, which a lot of people are credit challenged. Right?
Right.
So, as we are talking about buying properties, investing, trips, all of this, somebody is like, my credit score is a 2.
Right. Not a 2. Oh,
a 2. Okay, what is the lowest credit? What is the lowest credit score you've ever seen? I don't even know.
300.
300 is the lowest. Okay. So if you are on here and you have a 299, she says you can break the record and she'll still help you.
Come on now. Yes, I've seen the 300 go up to about a 600 in about 30 to 60 days. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Credit is really not hard to restore or repair. You know, it's really not. It's really not once you know how it works. So 300 is the lowest.
All right. Wow. And did you guys hear that? She said like 30 to 60 days. And we're not spilling all the tea on here today. You're gonna have to get into these classes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But Brianna, what would you tell the person, say that's watching right now, they're hearing about it, they're on the fence, they like, okay, all that sounds good. What would you say to them? What is the real major benefit that they will get out of becoming a part of the Tavaverse?
Absolutely. I'm going to say make the decision and think about it later. And here's why. Because a lot of times, we really have to just be honest with our financial situation in the life we're living right now. If it's not the life that we want, if it's not the financial life that we want, if it's not the quality way of life that we want, what's $149 per month? I was looking right now, earlier today at how much it would cost for one degree. It's about $200,000 for a bachelor's degree at a traditional college that you're really only learning one topic or one subject. Versus here at Tava, you're getting access to about 6 different industries. You're getting access to experts that will also hold your hand and walk you through how to go from really zero to hero is what I like to say. Because here's the thing, guys, and I'm the educator there for the credit, and I'm understanding this like right now like never before. A lot of people are in bondage to their credit. Like we talked about it last night. I can't give y'all the how, but I will tell you guys the why, okay? Because you got to jump in first to hear it. So many people dropped in the chat a number 2 when I asked the question. After the first session that we did, if it wasn't 6 months or less, how many of you guys went and pulled your credit report for the first time? Meaning they haven't looked at their credit report or their credit scores in six months or more because they were in such fear of what it showed. They were in such fear of that little 3-digit number, the debt. Everybody have hard times, but we don't realize how much we can become a slave to the debt by running from it. We can really have right now sitting in our arsenal ways to make us wealthy through the power of credit, leveraging credit to get assets, leveraging credit to start businesses, leveraging credit to increase your quality way of life. And because we have been afraid to look at it so long, it has been the biggest hindrance to stop us from fixing the problem. And so I challenge those in Tava, if you haven't looked at your credit score, pull your 3 bureau credit reports in 6 months or more, let's go ahead and do that. Because that's the first step for you really mentally taking control over your financial health. And I don't know who's watching us on here today, but if your credit score is anything below a 700, you definitely need to be tuned in, because I don't know any other platform that's going to be showing you how to restore your credit yourself and offering you other opportunities to do it faster, like Tavaverse. Like if it's bankruptcies, collections, charge-offs, repossessions, tax liens, most people think that because of the amount of accounts, it makes it harder to fix. But all you got to do is know your rights as a consumer. And that's some of the secrets that I'm sharing in Tavaverse. I'm giving them the insight to the industry. Because listen, when you know how the industry works, it will work for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you run in, like last night, we talked about how to help make the debt collector be able to pay you because of some unlawful practices they've been doing on your behalf and you don't even know about it. You don't know about it because you're not pulling the reports. You're not checking the scores and a lot of other things you're not doing. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you, if you don't want to miss this wave, there's about to be a whole generation of wealth builders created from Tavaverse platform. And we're just in the second week. Like I've never seen so many people excited to be that first generation asset owner. You know how many people have never owned real estate before? Do you know how many people right now who are struggling to make ends meet, and they're just consuming so much content on social media of everybody else doing it, and they're saying, God, if I had that way to do it, how can I do it? Well, your credit is the way. We show you how to leverage credit to gain assets. And I just give you guys a testimony. Before we even launched Tavaverse, we were doing beta testing on the back end, just showing people what it would do. We already had 2 or 3 people helping them be approved for whatever they need. I can't give y'all the dollar amount. Y'all ain't about to get me in trouble. But we already helped them get approved through the banks. Already acquiring their first properties. Like somebody's dropping interested, I'm ready. We already did that before Tavaverse even launched. So that lets us know that this whole financial educational platform, it works. And it's going to be a thing that, you're going to be saying, I wish I had jumped in when I could jump in. I wish I had brought about 2 or 3 people with me, because here's the thing, anybody who's on here who's connected to me, they know as soon as I'm connected to an opportunity, I don't even give the opportunity time to work for me. I'm just so sold on the belief that it's going to work that I go ahead and plug about 2, 3, 4, 5 people in, because I realize that real success is not about how successful I am. It's about those who are connected to me. becoming successful. And you can't make people do anything. Like, you can't make them join opportunities, but you'll feel much better when you know that after you've acquired that first property or you got that first credit increase and you jump on the phone and you share the good news and they didn't jump on the opportunity when you told them to, you feel real good that you did tell them about it in the first place. So I'm here to encourage each and every one of you to don't delay. You know, if you know you're already not grossing or have any hard assets, you know, you don't know anything about investing, you don't have real life experts and mentors. I'm not talking about these social media gurus. I'm talking about real life industry experts that are actually dominating in the area of asset accumulation. You have access to us every single week. And I don't know about you, Miss LaChelle, but I feel like it's just starting. It's just beginning.
It is just beginning. Didn't we say for those that weren't on initially, we're just in the second week. We are in just the second week. And guys, let me tell you, every class, they are dropping so much knowledge. Like, I remember in your first class, Brianna, you were talking about the down payments at the car dealerships. And I'm not even going to spill that tea. All I'm going to say, if you want to know what the tea is, go and get on the Tavaverse platform.
Yes.
But knowing your rights as a consumer, and that's key in what you're saying. We perish for lack of knowledge. So Tavaverse, we are bringing not just the information. You guys, raise your hand in the chat if you've ever taken a course, paid to take a course, and they gave you some information, hyped you up a little bit, made you feel good, but didn't give you the steps to really move forward. Hello. Anybody, you know, I'm not calling any names, you know, hey, they doing their due. But those people, and you pay hundreds to thousands of dollars in these platforms, and then all you end up doing is buying their merchandise. Okay, you probably got a cute little cup of theirs on your desk right now. Your credit stayed the same. You didn't buy a property. You didn't do anything. You felt good in the class for about a week. Okay, that is not what we are doing. And if you heard what she said, not only do we have the classes, but then we have the connecting partners, the resources too. We are walking you through the entire process. So from personal credit to business credit to the real estate agents to the funding partners. I mean, every aspect, right?
That's it. And we're actually showing how easy it is to get access to business funding. A lot of people who are watching us right now, you may be entrepreneurs and business owners, and you're funding your business out of your personal pockets. And that's something that we do not do over here at Tavaverse. So we're actually going to be showing all of the Tavaverse members how to grow and start their business credit and get access to capital and funding within the first 30 to 60 days. Not only that, but many of you guys are parents. You know, we've been showing how to help your children increase their credit scores by the time they're turning 18. They got a 700, 750 credit score so that you can go ahead and prepare them to become major investors as well. See, what I'm learning is not about us or me. It's about we. And so what can we do together? Like, you know, Miss LaChelle, you look at your household, I look at my household. If we came together and bought a whole neighborhood community, because that's what business credit can do. That's what access to funding and personal funding and capital can do. It gives us access to buy the neighborhoods. It gives us access to partner with the cities and communities and bring change and transformation to the places and the locations that we have a heart and a passion for. But if we're broke and we don't have no access to nothing, I'm sorry, y'all, nobody's going to listen to us. Like, you know, I'm just being honest. Like, we really got to be able to bring something to the table.
Yes, we do. And I love what she said. So now you guys, y'all know Wealth Building Wednesday, we keep it real, we shoot it straight, right? So she said, we're teaching you all how to help and build your children's credit, right? And y'all know how they used to do way back when. I hope none of y'all still doing it. But if you are, let me tell you, hey, life happens to us all, no judgment. Y'all know how parents used to do when their credit went down, then they started putting stuff in their kids' name. And by the time you get 18 and you go to college, You can't get anything because mama and daddy already ruined your stuff. You got apartments, broken leases, and all that.
Yes.
It's time to fix it, family.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that was the story. And hey, let me tell you, single moms out there, we did what we had to do to make it happen, right? Now it's time to get the education, the resources, the connections that you need. All right. I need to know in the chat who's in. That's what I need to know. Miss Carol say messing them babies up. That's all right. When we know better, we do better.
That's right. Doing better. Right. Absolutely. So you have people with, by the time they're 21, they have to already go to a credit restoration class or workshop because they can't even start with nothing. They got to start fixing stuff, and that's not what we want to do. We want to reverse that curse for sure.
Right. Or those that at 18 go to college and apply for every single credit card that is offered to them because they are offered.
Right.
Okay. And by the time you get out, not only are you in a boatload of debt as far as student loans, but you have all of these credit cards. Ooh, I love what you just said. Bad debt.
Bad debt.
So if you just called it bad debt, that must mean there has to be some good debt. Come on now.
Absolutely. So not all debt is bad. I mean, not all debt is bad. And so what I mean by that is I don't have a problem being in debt. I'm in debt right now, but I'm not in bad debt. I'm in good debt. Because debt was always created to give you a way to increase your quality way of life. If you look at the owners of Airbnb, many of you guys may have read their stories, but they literally started their companies through debt. They had to go and get funding. They had to go and ask for a loan. And if you really want to Google $1 million or $1 billion companies that have had to done the same thing, bad debt is anything that you are getting or signing your name for that's not bringing you an income or it's not increasing your wealth portfolio. So if you're becoming an investor and you use what's called angel investing, or you're using some type of a funding program to help you buy those properties, flip those properties. Okay, but once you sell those properties and you make profit and you pay the debt back, that's still with debt. Was debt, but it was good debt because you made a profit. And so many people are in credit card debt, student loan debt. Most of the people who are in student loan debt didn't even stay in school to get the degree. Or they got the degree and they found out it was a waste of time because they don't even have a career in the degree that they're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loan debt for. That's number one. Number two, credit card debt. Like, we get these little $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 here, but we didn't have the right mindset to make the right financial decisions. And so many of us are in bad debt. But no, we want to be in good debt. If you look at Robert Kiyosaki and Kim Kiyosaki, they're in major loads of debt. Grant Cardone, major loads of debt, but they're bringing in millions of dollars per month where the debt is paying them. And that's how you become a wealth builder.
Man, drop the mic. Drop it. If y'all aren't blowing up the chat with this knowledge that is being shared, then I don't know what y'all are doing. Are you listening to the woman? Man, she is. Yo, I told you, this is just a sneak peek. It doesn't even touch what all is being shared in the classes. So I brought her on today because I needed you guys to hear it. You need to hear it firsthand, right? Yeah. You need to know what's going on. All of you that are already in Tava, those of you that are guests on today, it's your first time, you're just hearing about it. We want to make sure you have the information and you are not left behind because we're taking people with us. We are getting aboard the ark 2 by 2.
Yeah.
2 by 2. Put it in the chat, y'all. 2 by 2.
2 by 2. I love it. I love it.
2 by 2. That is how we're going. So when you go and you enroll into Tavaverse, make sure you bring your 2 with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And health is wealth. Health is wealth. I'm here to tell you guys, these products are game changers. I had somebody say, well, the products, I just want the wealth information. And I had to stop them right there. I said, you've already missed the vision.
Come on, say it again for the people in the.
Missed it. Like you already missed it because ain't no way I'm about to be here building all this wealth and I'm not healthy. You know, I don't have the proper energy. I don't have the proper focus and clarity. I'm not detoxifying my body. Like Sunday, I made it a habit. Every Sunday, I'm detoxifying my body. Wednesday, I want to detoxify my body because I understand this. If I'm not mental or if I don't have the proper clarity, if I don't have the proper energy, if I'm not just operating effectively in my health, then my wealth means nothing. And so, you know, this, I'm telling you guys, for those of you who are part of Tavaverse, don't forget to share the health. I mean, I love the wealth. I love the asset building, but I'm telling you guys, the products are game changing, not just for you, but your entire household. And you want to feel good, look good, and make money that's good at the same time. I'm just take that from me.
Man, Miss Carolyn Lynn Howard said, health is wealth. I have a love package on the way for you, ma'am.
All right.
So, Miss Carolyn Howard, make sure you send an email to support@tavalifestyle.com.
Congratulations.
So we can get some products out to you. And if you are on here and have taken any of the Tava products, have a testimony if it's done anything for you, put some hearts in the chat. Let us know what is your favorite product.
Yes.
Everybody knows. Well, guys, you know what? The flare was mine. The flare was mine. You better know it. The flare was mine.
Yep.
And then when we came up with this, okay, this coffee that I didn't even drink coffee. Was mad when Mr. Lloyd decided to do the coffee. That's the truth.
Let me tell you, this coffee right here, I'm not a heavy coffee drinker as well. But if y'all can see, my bag is half empty. I was trying to open it.
Oh, look.
Look, listen.
Yeah, this is my personal bag on my desk. Okay.
This coffee does something for you. I'm telling you guys, you got to get the Capri. It's really a game changer. Starbucks ain't got nothing on this right here. Okay.
Won't do it. Now, let me tell you something. Take your flare pill, open it up into your coffee.
Oh, wow.
And tell me how your day goes tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to try that.
Open it up into your coffee, honey. I'm telling you, you will have a calm, energetic focus. Everything. You'll be getting those people's credit reports out to them.
Love it. I'm going to try it. Definitely try it in the morning.
I'm telling you. So, all right, let's see. Everybody. Oh, Miss Tamara Trotter said that bionic tonic. Yes. So now that's the bionic tonic. That's the flare in the coffee, right? I think that's what they call it. Support at Tava Lifestyle. Then you've got the real brave souls that do the Tava Lava. Have you heard of Tava Lava, Brianna?
Tava Lava. No, I haven't heard of Tava Lava.
Tava Lava is when they mix the coffee and the tea together.
Oh, wow.
Now, you talking about you're going to cleanse your whole soul.
I like that. I'm going to try that. Definitely going to try that.
You will cleanse your soul. Mrs. Lloyd does it all the time. Tanya, wow. That's an every now and again thing for me. Mm-hmm. I like my coffee with hot chocolate. So,
awesome.
So, all right, anything that you want to leave with the people, share a nugget, because I know Miss Robbie said, that's right, your soul, you're going to cleanse your whole soul.
Wow.
But I know everybody on here, if they weren't a part of Tavaverse before, they are flying into their back office to go ahead and sign up, and they're making sure that they have 2 people do the same as well. And if you guys need any help, you have any questions, get back with the person that invited you here, or send an email to support@tavalifestyle.com. Support@tavalifestyle.com. And Miss Katie says she wants that collagen. Yes. younger looking, beautiful.
Okay.
Come
Love
through.
it.
That's what it does. So what do you want to tell the peoples?
Hey, meet us on Tavaverse side. I mean, that's where the transformation is happening. If you're on right now, you were a guest. If you've been in Tava before, you're not in it right now. I guarantee you want to get back in today. And as Miss LaChelle said, go ahead and lock in and bring your 2 people, because listen, you don't want to miss this train right here. It's already rolling. And for those of you who are saying, you know what, we've been a part of the health and it's been phenomenal. But let me tell you guys something. This wealth is about to take off like never before. So many people are about to become asset owners. They're about to increase their quality way of life, change their credit. Their credit is about to go to the next level. Some people's credit is about to go to a place that it has never been before. Like, so it doesn't matter, your situation. I'm telling you right now, if you got to cancel some cable, cancel some eating out, we can make room for what we're needing. And I'm telling you right now, put it in your budget to invest in a financial education platform like Tavaverse, because I'm guaranteeing you, after the first session you attend, you will not be the same. It's going to become so addictive that you're going to want to jump on every session. You want to catch every nugget, and you're going to start seeing like it is easier than what I thought it was going to be. And so I'll see you guys on Tuesday at our next credit session.
All right. Thank you, sis. And I'll be in class tonight.
Thank you.
Man, you all heard it. You heard it. And for those of you that may work, or you like dealing with the kids or whatever you're doing, when you enroll in the Tavaverse platform, if you're not able to catch the class live when it airs, you can go back and catch the replay. You have access to the replay. So guess what? You may be thinking, man, they said they're 2 weeks in, I'm behind. All the last week's classes are in there, so you can catch up. There's no excuse, okay? I'm telling you guys, jump on board. But the most important thing is, don't come by yourself. Grab a friend, and don't just think about people who are, I think this person wants to build a business. No, anybody that that is breathing and has skin. Yep, those are the 2 people you want to reach out to. If they are breathing and they have skin, that's the criteria. Okay, all you do is put it out there and let them do the rest. So this has been an awesome Wealth Building Wednesday. Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms, grandmas, G-moms. Y'all know I'm a grandma. Granny's baby. It's my first Mother's Day as a grandma. Y'all know what? I think that baby was conceived last year Mother's Day weekend. Fooled around and let them kids have one of the sweets I shouldn't have. But my grandbaby is here. If you're a grandma, put it in the chat. Let me know. Guys, think about, have y'all seen our Falling in Love with Myself Again box? Great gift. If you have a lady that you want to gift her, give her the gift of good health. Yeah, I like that. Give the gift of good health this Mother's Day. All right. We've got the tea, the coffee, the valet, the energy flare that you heard us all talking about. Miss Miranda says she's a glamour. So in your back office right now, also we have specials here in the Houston office that you can take care of on the tea. Y'all know it's time to get ready for those summer bodies. All right. Oh, Miss Carolyn is a gammy. Well, I am Granny. Yep, Granny's baby. So, all right, guys, peace and blessing. Oh, you're going to be a great grandma, Miss Lorona. Congratulations. But happy Mother's Day. And we also want to keep families covered in prayer. Keep them in mind. Those who no longer have their moms, and also moms who have lost children. So as we are celebrating this weekend, reach out to a mom that you may know, or a woman that you may know that may be grieving. So spread some love this Mother's Day weekend. All right, that's it for me. Put some fireballs in the chat, some hearts. If this was beneficial for you, guys, don't hesitate and don't think that you cannot be helped. You heard Miss Brown say she can help somebody with a 300 credit score. So, all right. Until next week, don't forget coffee. I believe we have coffee and conversations coming up, Saturday training, and every night of the week, Tavaverse classes, real estate, mindset, credit, mortgage, systems, everything that you need. So that's it for me. Have a blessed one until next week.
Overflowing, 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 overflowing. Glow up, but I don't do it for myself. Pass it down, I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team, living a dream. Come profit with me, made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding till like coffee beans, living in my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of Tava, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where